Hey guys, welcome to Protocol Point. Okay, so in our previous tutorial, we have installed MongoDB on our Ubuntu AWS server and also learned how to access it globally by making use of MongoDB Compass. Okay, so you can see this is my IP address of my Ubuntu AWS server and this is the port number of our MongoDB database. Okay, so now if I press on connect button, so it is getting connected to my database. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so as you saw, anyone with your IP address of your system and the MongoDB port can access your database easily without any authentication. Okay, so in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to create an authentication user so that anyone cannot access your database. So the database access will be provided to only the user who has your username and password to sign in into your MongoDB database. Okay, so let's learn how to do that. Okay, so let's create a security for our database. Okay, so for that, first of all, I must sign in into my Ubuntu server. So for that, I'm just using WinSCP to get connected to my server. So this is my server. So I will just take the IP address and connect to my server by making use of this WinSCP. Okay, so I'm been connected to my system server. So I will just load my PuTTY terminal. Okay, so here I have just created a text file about installing MongoDB and creating authentication for a security purpose. Okay, so I will just refer this and explain you about these commands that you need to execute to give authentication for your MongoDB database. Okay, so first of all, you must go to MongoDB config file. So just copy this command and run into your terminal. So I will just split the screen. Okay, so just paste it over here, enter. Okay, so you can see I just need to add a security enabled. So over here you can see there is a security that is commented. So I just need to remove this and add this. So for that I will just press shift and I button so that I can go to insertion mode in this terminal. Okay, so just add this security enabled and exit the insertion mode by pressing escape key and then colon WQ, enter. Okay, so now security we have just enabled. So now you just need to restart your MongoDB. Okay, so MongoDB got restarted. So now let's go to my MongoDB Compass and we will just try to connect to this IP address without authentication. Okay, so it is getting connected, but you can see a message over here. Error occurs while loading the navigation. Command host info required authentication. Okay, so that's because we have just enabled the security. Okay, so now let's follow this further steps. Okay, so you can see we need to create a super user. So let's do it. So for that, press mongo shell to enter into our mongo shell. Okay, so now you can see we are in a test user. So we just need to switch to user admin, enter. So you can see now we are in admin user. Okay, so after that just run this db.get. So you can see it is saying no authentication for admin for executing the command. Okay, so there is no user, so we need to create a user. So this is the query to create a user. So we are creating a user by name root and this is the password for it and the role we need to provide for this user. So the role I am giving is the root role for admin database and he can write any database. Okay, so you can see over here. Yeah, so I will just paste it over here and you can see our user has been created. Okay, so now this is the connection string for our MongoDB database. Okay, so for that we just need to exit this Mongo shell. So for that, press exit, Control C. Okay, and then we need to restart our MongoDB. Yeah, okay. So now let's go to our MongoDB Compose, new connection, edit the string. Okay, so over here you need to give your authentication key. So root, and our password is root1234 @ and the IP address of your system and the MongoDB port. Okay, and then here you need to provide the database that you want to use for this user. Okay, so in this case we are in admin role, so there is no need to provide any database parameter. So just connect it and let's wait. So you saw we got authenticated to use our MongoDB database with as a root admin role. Okay, so you can see over here the admin can access all the database. So these are the database table name. Okay, so these are the 4 database. So suppose if you want to create a user to access only one specific database, so for example say RazatDB, so you can do it by creating one more user to access only this database. Okay, so let's do it now. Okay, so let's go to our terminal again. So let me clean this. Okay, so now here let's go to Mongo shell again, and now over here you just need to use admin. Okay, so you have switched to a admin database, and then you just need to get authorized as an admin, db.auth, and the username and the password that you have created. So the username is root and the password is root123. Okay, enter. Okay, so you are being authorized as an admin now. So now you can just use any database from your main database. So I want to use this database, and for this database I want to create a user to access only this database. Okay, so let's do it. So now here use the db, enter, and now let's create a user. So you can see this is the command or a query to create a user for this database. So I will just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, so user has been created for this database to access this database. So you can see over here, so the username I am creating is use root user, the password is root user 1234, and the role that I am providing for him is read and write access for this database. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so now if I run db.get users, you can see one user is been assigned to this database with read and write access. Okay, so now you can use this username and password in your MongoDB compose, sorry. So let's get disconnected, edit, confirm root user and root user 1234, user 1234. Okay, and here you also need to provide the authentication source. Okay, so the authentication source is my database name, that is RAJATDB. Okay, so let me check the document again. So you can see this is the database I want to use with authentication source as database. Okay, so let's do that. So you can see this is the database I want to access and authentication database. Okay, connect. Okay, so now you can see this user is been able to access only one database, and rest other database is not been managed by this user, that is admin, user and everything. So only this user can access this database. Okay, So this user can read and write both the thing, means he can read also and he can just edit the database as per his needs. Okay, so he can delete the user like this. Okay, so now let me create one more user who can only read the database. Okay, so you can see this is the command that we need to run. So use database, we have already done that. Okay, and then this is the command query to get authorized for this database. Okay, done. And then read only permission for this user. So let's create it. So this is the query. So the username is read user and the password is read1234 with the role as read with this database. Okay, so let me create. Okay, so this is saying me some error. Okay, so it is saying unauthorized. Yeah, so it is saying unauthorized because I am making use of another authentication. So by mistake I just run this authentication. So in fact I must log in as a admin role. So this one, so this is the admin. Okay, enter authentication failed. Don't know why. Let me check. Okay, sorry. So first of all I need to switch to admin database. Enter and run this authentication database query. Okay, and then create a user. Okay, so this is the read access. So I will just copy this query. Okay, sorry, after doing this command, that is authenticating, I need to switch back to this user r JATDB. Okay, so I'm just making some mistakes, sorry. Enter. Okay, and now let me run the query again. Create user query, copy and paste it over here. So you can see read user has been created for this database. Okay, so now let me use this username and password to get authorized. Okay, so let me sign out from this, disconnect, edit. Okay, user is read user and the password is read1234. Let me check, read1234 and the database is this one. Okay, so let's do that. So user is correct, password is correct, IP address is correct, database is correct, and authentication source is correct. So this will automatically be taken by the MongoDB Compose. So let's get connected. Okay, so now you can see the user is in read mode. So the user can only read the database, but he can't change any update command, or he can't do any changes to his database. So let me show you. So if I want to delete this document and when I press on this delete button, so you can see not authorized for executing the delete user command. Okay, so this is how we can secure our MongoDB database by creating authentication credentials on my MongoDB database. So thanks for watching. This is all for this video tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Protocol Point. Thank you.